Hi traders, Lockie here. I hope you are absolutely magic. Now, I've just received a very, very complimentary email. It's from a young man. Let's call him Tio. Now, he's just signed up, guys, to become a member of Samurai. Basically said, Lockie, I would like to find out how that I make my charts identical to yours. Exactly what I saw in the live trading room, as we run a live trading room every Thursday night. I was with TTP. And I thought, well, you know what, that's an absolutely wonderful, a wonderful topic for a video. So guys and girls, if you want your charts to look absolutely identical to the ones that are used by the Samurai moderators and also the Samurai professional trading team, what you will need initially is to actually go and grab NinjaTrader. That's the platform that we ultimately use. As it's a free platform, I'd suggest one of the best trading platforms in the world. One of the biggest advantages of NinjaTrader is it's not a broker-centric platform. Ultimately, that means there is no broker that's on the other side of the platform manipulating the trades against you. So what does it mean, guys? So first things first, we're going to have to go to NinjaTrader.com. As you can see, this is the website that I've navigated to here. We're going to go to NinjaTrader.com. And again, if you are not a member of NinjaTrader, you're going to have to go through the process of opening an account. So all you do here, guys, you push open the account. What they're going to do is they're going to ask for you to put your email address in here and ultimately sign up. Now, what that will do, guys, it will send an acknowledgement email saying, hey, we're using this email address for a NinjaTrader account. Is this what you would like to do? Now, ultimately, ladies and gents, what will occur is you'll through that link that NinjaTrader sends you to your email that you list here, you're going to have to define what a password is. So literally, you end up with your username and your password. Now, what's going to occur then when you come back to NinjaTrader? You're actually going to end up going into the login page. All right. So I already have an account with NinjaTrader. So what we're going to do is you actually come through as you're going to be logging in to your account. Now, your username, guys, now I've got a number of different usernames because I run a number of different accounts with NinjaTrader. Suffice to say, this one belongs to Samurai Capital, which is one of my entities in downtown Australia. So when you do come here, guys and girls, note the URL if you can. The URL will literally be account.ninjatrader.com/welcome. All right, so what you're going to be doing, guys, I've got my autofill password here. I'm going to log in. What it's going to do is it's going to log into effectively my dashboard. Now, I use this account, I use this particular account solely for the purpose of a live data feed. So that's when it says the equity in the account is zero. That's okay. I use this for a live data feed. It's actually one of the backup data feeds for the live trading room if one of my primary data feeds goes down. Now, where a number of people get a little bit confused, guys, is they say, well, Lockie, I've logged into NinjaTrader. Where is my data? Okay, so literally, how do I, if I want to watch the NASDAQ, for example, where do I get the data from? So what I'd encourage you to do, guys and girls, is you log in here. There will be a couple of forms you need to fill in and tick boxes and do similar things. Obviously, I've already gone through that process. If you do want to download the NinjaTrader trading platform, so if you literally haven't downloaded it before, you can come down here and download. It will ask you where you want to save it, and off you go. Just a word of warning on that, guys. If you do have OneDrive, which is obviously one of those auto-saving functions, just be really, really careful that you don't download NinjaTrader to OneDrive, particularly if your OneDrive is in the cloud, because that causes NinjaTrader all kinds of nightmares when it comes to actually operating through the cloud. So best you actually download NinjaTrader to your actual PC, all right, to your actual PC or your laptop, whichever you're choosing to. Now, as when it comes to your data feed, okay, data feed's the first time around a little bit hard to find. So what we're going to do is we're coming up here to our user account. We're going to click on the button up here, and we're going to come into settings. Now, when we come into settings, you'll see there's a whole lot of different detail here, which is always good fun. Guys, what you want to do is you want to come to plans, all right? You want to come to plans just here. So when you come to plans, you then want to come down to your market data. Okay, so this is where you update your subscription. Now I've got data running as I spoke to you already here. I've got the CME bundle running. You can change credit cards and everything in here if you would like to. But suffice to say, you're going to come down here to update subscription. All right, when you update your subscription, it's going to give you an opportunity to choose the actual data that you want in your data feed. So if you want to trade the CME futures, so for example, the NASDAQ or the S&P 500, then all you would need to do is tick the CME, which I'm going to show you how to do that. If you want to trade the FDAX, guys, then you need the Eurex data feed. So come down here, little blue button, As you push on that one here, and this is where you can come in and say, well, you know what, I'd like the CME, okay, I'd like the CME bundle. You can click whatever you want, ladies and gents. If you're an oil trader, then obviously, or an FX trader, you might need to come and do NYMEX. This is the one for the FDAX just here. Guys, this is the Eurex just there. So you would literally click on that if you want to trade the FDAX and all of the European-based markets. I don't need that for this particular data feed. Guys, my primary one is actually the CME. Okay, I don't need market depth, guys. I don't need level 2 data for the level of trading that we're ultimately doing. So you tick the ones you want, guys. You tick the ones that you want, and then basically come down here, proceed to checkout, put in your credit card. And what then happens, ladies and gents, what then happens is when you go to the NinjaTrader platform that you've downloaded, it's actually going to ask you for the username and password that you used. So let's go back to NinjaTrader again. Okay, so let's go back to NinjaTrader. Let's go back here. Remember, we put a username and a password in here. Okay, now there is a subsequent video in the series for you on how to connect your data feed. But when you do go to connect your data feed, so remember, we've come in here and we've purchased our data. When you do go and connect your data feed in the actual NinjaTrader platform, please make sure you use this username and also this password, okay, the ones that we put in before. Make sure you use those and you'll be able to connect to the data feed that you purchased inside NinjaTrader. So with all that said, ladies and gents, I hope that helps. Ultimately, I wanted the video to show you exactly where to go in order to not only go and get NinjaTrader if you're a brand new user, but also download the platform and start to navigate your way through to the data feed. As if you would like, you can now move on to the next video in the series, which is literally hosted on the Samurai Day Trading YouTube channel. As basically that is entitled How to Connect Your Data Feed with NinjaTrader 8, and then you can work through that NinjaTrader library. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was good fun, and I'll see you in the next video.